All right, welcome back everyone to a brand new explainer. If you're a traveler gearing up to visit South Korea, you are in for an absolute treat today. We're going to take a massive amount of logistical, cultural, and gastronomic info and distill it right down into your ultimate Seoul starter kit. We're bypassing the typical tourist traps, guys. Instead, we're focusing on exactly what foreign visitors need to know to navigate this megacity like an absolute pro. So get ready, because we're about to pack your itinerary with the most essential, absolute must-visit spots in Seoul.
Think of today's agenda as your ultimate Seoul blueprint. We're covering smart travel prep, tradition and healing, K-food gastronomy, dynamic hotspots, and we'll wrap it all up with some unforgettable landmarks. Let's dive in.
Okay, kicking things off with Section 1, Smart Seoul Travel Prep. Look, before we can get lost in the magic of the city, we've got to tackle the logistics of navigating a high-tech metropolis. The absolute foundation of your trip? Your travel card. Seoul has a few options, and picking the right one is a total game changer. So if you're a big shopper and you want an all-in-one payment and transit card that you can just top up with your own foreign currency, the Wow Pass is your best friend. But if you're someone who's going to be bouncing around the city nonstop on the subways and buses, check out the Climate Card Tourist Pass. It gives you unlimited transit for a flat fee for 1 to 5 days. Just remember, you have to load it with Korean won cash. Finally, if you're hitting up paid museums and palaces left and right, the Discover Seoul Pass covers your entry fees. Basically, just pick the one that fits your travel style. Next up, you need to build your digital toolkit. Now, heads up, global apps like Google Maps don't actually have full functionality in Korea because of local regulations. You absolutely need Kakao Map for precise, step-by-step navigation. And Papago, that is your go-to AI translator. It reads menus and signs with honestly incredible accuracy. Planning to take a bullet train to another city? Korean Talk is mandatory. And if you want to experience Korea's legendary delivery culture right to your hotel room door, you've got to download Bayman. Having these local apps ready to go before you even step off the plane changes the whole shebang.
Moving right along to Section 2, Time Travel, Tradition and Healing.
All right, so with the digital world sorted, it's time to transition into the physical awe of Korea's deep historical roots. Because Seoul isn't just neon lights, you know? It's a city where a 600-year-old dynasty is woven right into the modern fabric. The historical heart of Seoul beats within its 5 grand palaces, like the absolutely breathtaking Gyeongbokgung and the winding alleys of the Bukchon Hanok village. But here is the insider tip: don't just go and look at them, immerse yourself. Renting and wearing a traditional hanbok to explore these palaces has become this essential rite-of-passage experience for global travelers. Not only does it make you feel like you literally stepped onto the set of a historical K-drama, but, bonus, you actually get free entry into the palaces when you're wearing one.
You know, Seoul's ultimate unique selling point is this jaw-dropping juxtaposition between ancient tranquility and hypermodern energy. Just imagine standing in the serene, incense-filled courtyard of Bungunsa Temple, which has been there for over a millennium. Then, you simply look up, and towering directly over those ancient wooden rooftops are the gleaming, neon-lit mega skyscrapers of the Gangnam district. It's a surreal, beautiful contrast that you really won't find anywhere else in the world.
And hey, for those of you seeking some true relaxation, you have to try a temple stay. It's this premium wellness program offering total mental purification right inside the city center. Here's a fantastic little secret for you. Check out Gumsansa Temple on Bukhansan Mountain. It's only about 10 minutes from the bustling Gyeongbokgung Palace area, but it offers a 3-hour healing course with singing bowl meditation and tea ceremonies. And get this, foreign tourists actually outnumber the locals there. It is the absolute ultimate mental reset.
Okay, Section 3, Sensory K-food gastronomy. Let's talk food.
Let's turn up the energy and dive right into Seoul's legendary food scene. Korean food is incredibly dynamic, it's interactive, and it is deeply flavorful. Our first culinary stop is Tongin Market, and honestly, it's practically a game. You don't just buy food here, you exchange your cash for replica Joseon Dynasty brass coins called Yeopjeon. You take these coins, you get an empty bento box tray, and you just wander the market stalls trading your coins for small portions of incredible food, especially their famous oil tteokbokki. It's a totally unique, interactive way to taste a dozen different things for literally just a few dollars. Now, if you want raw, bustling, authentic energy, Gwangjang Market is the undisputed king. You've probably even seen it featured on global streaming documentaries. You've got to pull up a stool at Gohong Kalguksu for their handmade noodles, watch the Golden Park Bindatak mung bean pancakes frying up in savory oil, and, okay, if you're feeling adventurous, try the Yuke Hotong Tagi. That is, fresh beef tartare topped with live, squirming octopus. The atmosphere in this market is loud, it's crowded,
and it is absolutely unforgettable. I know a lot of foreign visitors really want to try Korea's most famous street food, tteokbokki, those spicy rice cakes, but they're terrified of the heat. Well, the solution is Dooki. Think of it as a DIY tteokbokki theme park. It's a buffet where you choose your own rice cakes, your own vegetables, and most importantly, you mix your own sauce. Want it sweet, creamy, blisteringly hot? You are the chef. It's the perfect, safe way to explore this iconic dish entirely on your own terms. Moving right along to Section 4, Dynamic Seoul Hotspots.
So let's shift our focus to the streets themselves. Seoul is massive, but its personality is really defined by these specific micro-neighborhoods, and each one has its own dynamic, sleepless vibe. The crucial point here is matching your personal travel style to the neighborhood. If you want the ultimate shopping hub, packed with K-beauty stores and endless blocks of vibrant street food carts, Myeongdong is your absolute paradise. Looking for diverse global cultures, expat-friendly dining, and retro rooftop cafes with incredible views? Head straight to Itaewon. And if futuristic design and mind-bending modern architecture is more your speed, the area around the DDP, the Dongdaemun Design Plaza, will seriously make you feel like you're walking through a sci-fi movie.
And finally, we arrive at Section 5, Unforgettable Landmarks.
We are building up to the grand finale of our explainer here. Once you've eaten the food and walked the neighborhoods, it is time to step back and take in the breathtaking, grand-scale awe of the city. 123. That staggering number represents the amount of floors at the Lot World Tower. It's literally one of the tallest buildings on the planet. Taking the hyperspeed elevator up to the Seoul Sky Observatory offers this panoramic, totally vertigo-inducing view of the entire metropolis. Looking down through the glass floor at the sprawling city below is a genuinely thrilling experience that really puts the sheer size of Seoul into perspective.
When you're looking out from a high vantage point like that, you realize that nature and massive urban scale coexist completely seamlessly. As one foreigner put it, visitors are always shocked that a massive mountain and a river as wide as the Han River are right inside the city. And the Han River isn't just a river, It's this huge, wide body of water cutting the city right in half, flanked by parks where the locals hang out eating fried chicken and ramen. And then these massive, jagged granite mountains like Bukhansan just loom right behind the skyscrapers. It is such a stunning visual combination.
Okay, I want to give you one last insider secret before we wrap up today. Keep your eyes peeled for the Seoul-dal, which translates to the Seoul Moon. It's a brand new, tethered, moon-shaped helium balloon ride that takes you right up into the night sky over the Han River for a spectacular, romantic night view. Actually, it's so new that even some of the locals don't know about it yet.
So, we've covered the transit cards, the ancient palaces sitting right next to mega skyscrapers, the sizzling markets, and the dizzying observation decks. You officially have the ultimate blueprint. So I'll leave you with this. For your perfect Seoul trip, where is your very first destination going to be? Start planning, get those apps downloaded, and get ready for the trip of a lifetime. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.